If you're a fan of sci-fi, fantasy, or just having fun, then you're going to love today's Express. On today's show, what did I get in trouble for?
You were breaking the imperial law of failure to come into a con dressed.
Costumes and creativity at VCON 35. Are you ready? I'm ready. Okay.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
Community Angels on the downtown east side.
It's just a good feeling.
CAD's graduation ceremony.
14 dogs are being graduated this year for the first time in our history.
And later, dance, art, and food at Abbey Fest.
Onions, pineapples, and chicken.
Anybody can come. Fans of the unreal.
See that and more, local expression.
Anything your imagination can come up with.
If you don't do what you're told, I'll be knocking at your door.
Welcome to the Express. I'm Johanna Ward at VCON 35 in Richmond. This is the Lower Mainland's annual science fiction, fantasy, and gaming convention. We have so much fun on today's show, even Ogopogos. But up first, we have angels. In this case, they're community angel food runners on the downtown east side.
It's another day of work for Roger Walton, but he's more than just a driver. He's delivering hope.
It's just a good feeling, but as I say, I feel like I'm just a small cog in a big wheel.
Roger is a driver for the Greater Vancouver Food Bank's Community Angels Food Runner program. 5 days a week, he picks up over 1,000 pounds in food donations from coffee shops, corner stores, and grocery chains, and delivers them to meal-providing agencies, mostly on the downtown east side.
I really do enjoy it. I feel as though, that I want to get up and in the morning, and I do get a lot of satisfaction from it, job satisfaction. And especially at the end of the day when you do see people that you can obviously, they appreciate what you're doing. Because it's all fresh food, it's then distributed straight away to the various agencies, a lot of which are down in downtown east side.
One of those agencies is Mission Possible.
Vancouver Food Bank is absolutely essential, and the Food Runners delivers food to our location twice a week that enables us to serve meals to hundreds of people.
Some of these drivers are pretty good. They go that extra step, help me out, and without them I couldn't do my job.
It allows us to serve balanced meals, allows us to serve meals that taste good, and it makes a huge difference when you're eating in a lineup or in the downtown east side. So.
I've heard, comments, you are really angels. I don't know about that so much, as regards the angel bit, but certainly it's very favourable.
I'm Erin in Vancouver for the Express.
The Community Angels Food Runners program also picks up surplus from catering events and hotel banquets, things like that. And they can usually do it on short notice. So if you'd like to get their phone number, send us an email, theexpress@shaw.ca. But don't do it right now because you don't want to miss what's next. Today on the Express, we're at VCON 35, the Lower Mainland Science Fiction and Fantasy Convention.
Anybody can come. Fans of the unreal, the imaginary, anybody who likes, well, anything your imagination can come up with.
I've actually never tried to interview anybody handcuffed before, but what did I get in trouble for?
You were breaking the imperial law of failure to come into a con dressed. We're part of the Badlands Garrison. Our specific group is the Outer Rim Squadron. Most of the costumes are made by fans and worn by even bigger fans to have fun.
The thing is, to be totally honest with you guys, it's actually really scary to stand next to you like this. It's true.
But we're the good guys.
I've seen the movies.
In the games room, we have all kinds of different fantasy and science fiction and horror-based games, tabletop and role-playing and paper, card games, all sorts of things. This is the dealer's room. We've got merchants from all sorts of different places, and we've got clothing and games and books and toys and all sorts of fun things to play with that are all related to fandom in different ways.
Stories basically are written to change lives, to change thinking, to change thought, change perspective, and I try to do the same with my art. Steampunk has been creeping into all sorts of art and movies for years, and I've had a little bit here and there, but to actually be more flamboyant with it, this is a first, but it's fun.
My first corset, and now I think I understand the draw.
It is a big draw. Lots of people love wearing them because you can wear them every day or you can wear them with costumes.
It's like you can only do this when you're wearing it, you know?
It's like coming home. These are my people, and it's a great feeling being with people who understand what you get in your brain and the things that you love, and you can talk to people, and you can sit down with people you've never met, and it's like you've known each other for years.
If you don't do what you're told, I'll be knocking at your door, and I'll bring these guys with me.
I don't know, I think I might have found my people too. And you know what else is happening at this year's VCON? It's the Vancouver premiere of the mockumentary The Beast of the Bottomless Lake. And we're going to talk to actor David Nichol a little bit later about searching for the elusive Ogopogo. Right now on the Express, the show's all about going to the dogs. And in this case, it's a good thing.
Hello, it's good to see you, baby boy. Yes.
All members of an extended family of sorts joined together by one special canine bond.
Oh, it's a good boy.
And today, that canine bond is graduating.
A record number, 14 dogs are being graduated this year for the first time in our history. It's celebrating the puppy raisers to thank them for what they've done because they were able to raise an incredibly socialized and well-behaved dog. Celebrate the client for working so hard to have this new team and be part of this new team.
Jackson, let's go.
A team consisting of people like Bernie Quist.
Not only physically, but mentally, spiritually. He's changed our lives, the whole family.
That's because all members were involved in a tragic head-on collision that left mother and son confined to a wheelchair. Confronting their new bleak reality was an almost impossible task.
It was worse than the accident itself. A lot of changes, not only physically, but I had a head injury as well, so trying to understand my new brain, I guess you could say. Yeah, it was tough.
And when in January Jackson arrived in their lives, he came with a ray of hope.
We're happier. We're way happier. There was a lot of trying times in the last 4 years, but he's brought so much peace and joy into our home and fun, and he's a goofball.
It's not simply the physical challenges he helps Bernie overcome.
He knows when you're sad and he's there for you. He'll come and cuddle with you, or he will try to get you to do things like tug a war or hold my bone so I can chew it.
You remember your bone, don't you?
It always brings a smile to your face.
For his first year, he was raised and trained by Dana Reed and her family. For them, today's event helps impart a sense of closure.
When we came today, probably the most emotional I've been seeing two of them and the changes that they're making. So it's just great. It really is.
It's almost impossible to talk about the impact. This is from people who have gone from a place where they may be fairly isolated, emotionally and physically isolated, to a dog that actually says, take me out, I want to socialize. It's amazing. One of our clients mentioned that the day they brought their dog home is the first time in 5 years they actually went out to a restaurant. So the first day out, a service dog is having an impact on people's lives.
And in this case, it's an entire family touched by the warmth and generosity of human and animal alike. In Burnaby, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
PADS is currently looking for a new home so they can continue their important service work with dogs. So if you know of one or you'd like to donate to the cause, you can visit them online at pads.ca. Stay with us. You're watching The Express, and we have some science fiction, some fantasy, and even an international menu coming up.
I could rig up a charging mechanism
after the break.
That would attract Ogopogo to us.
Isn't that dangerous?
Not if you know what you're doing.
Ogopogos at VCON 35.
Spanish paella has saffron.
Good eats at Abbey Fest.
Peppers, artichoke.
You're watching local TV on The Express.